All right, guys, welcome back. Chief Kirk for Kravology. So today we're dealing with something called constant directional pressure. It's a small series. I want to really re-emphasize some ideas around how we deal with weapons. Today we're talking about handgun. The example today is handgun behind the elbow. What I want you to capture in today's little episode is how we create constant directional pressure in dealing with this particular technique. We need it almost anytime we deal with a weapon, but in this particular case, we're using handgun. So the idea is this: once I redirect or otherwise address the danger, especially with a weapon, the best thing for me to do is to continue to have constant directional pressure and take the weapon or the weapon arm or both where I want them. And if I don't do that, I risk the weapon being pulled back in front of me. So a lot of what we do in addressing the danger and getting into position to control and counterattack has to be informed by constant directional pressure, CDP. So I'm going to bring James in and give you a quick example. Before I turn, I'm going to tell you that the handgun will be behind my elbow. I'll show you a slow redirection. I'm redirecting wherever, with the part of my arm that's closest to the handgun in this case. And I want you to see what I do with my arm and how I turn my thumb and how I keep constant pressure on the gun arm and gun hand. And then as I wrap, I'll make some adjustments going forward into control. CDP is the point I want you to focus on. It's what I'm doing that is most important in this process. So here we go. So James is coming in. I've got a handgun behind me. I'm going to redirect with part of my arm that's closest to the handgun, which is sort of at the elbow. I have pressure. I'm unfolding my arm and stepping in with my body, right, to continue to have pressure here, and I'll capture the arm this way and slide. Do it one more time. I'm going to redirect the gun with a part of my arm where it's focused. I'm going to turn my elbow before I turn my body, and my thumb. I'm going to follow my thumb in with directional pressure, capture at the elbow and slide. There's a counterattack here as well. So in order to feel this, I really want you to think about where the gun is in this case, or where the arm is, or where the long gun is, or where the knife arm is. And I want your partner to give you subtle pressure into your redirection the entire way through so that you can feel that there's constant pressure. If your partner feels like you've let off, your partner lets you know, then you realize you're doing something that's causing you to not maintain that constant directional pressure. Typically it's shifting your feet, right, to get in. So there's a process for redirecting, shifting down and continuing to go in the direction you've started with the redirection. Get the weight in the feet, soften your knees, and always have constant directional pressure as you make the defense. That's it for this week. As always, walk in peace.